Welcome to 2021, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited that you're back. I hope all of you had a great break, got a lot of rest, and everyone's happy and healthy and ready to hit the ground running. We have a lot to do this semester, and when we're finished, we will have an opportunity to send you off to high school. This is a big time in these students' lives. Parents, if you're watching this video, please help your students the best that you can this semester. They're going to have a lot of work to do. They might be under some stress, and they're definitely going to need some support. They will need it from all of us, and I'm sure we'll all be happy to be there to help them anytime, any opportunities for that to come up. Um, I really want them all to be successful. Let's talk about second semester just a little bit. And second semester for eighth graders goes incredibly quickly. I can't explain it. I know that they said the first semester went quickly, but that was understandable because we had a lot going on. There was a lot to learn. There were a lot of changes. But it is very, very common for second semester to just fly by. So we have to make sure that we do not let things get out of hand. I would like to talk a little bit about some of the things that you will be able to expect with the second semester. First of all, um, let's talk about procedures. Procedures are they're there for a reason. I know as children sometimes we don't like these rules and procedures, but in reality we do. I find that most students like procedures. They like to know what to expect next. They know what's expected of them, and it makes them a little bit more comfortable in what they're doing. First and foremost, attendance. We had a lot of students not attend class last semester, and most of those students failed. I shouldn't have to say any more than that. Virtual school is school. It's not like regular school, it is school. Students are required to attend their classes every day that the classes meet. Now, for our class, for language arts, we meet Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. That means that I expect to see all of my students at their scheduled times on those days. Wednesday is an independent study day for all students in Gaston County schools. And Fridays, I don't meet as a class. That is the time when students can pop in if they need help with something, if they have a question about something, if they feel like they need to talk about something. That's an opportunity for them to come in and do that. So, um, Friday is not a mandatory attendance. But some students do come in there just to work on their assignments because being in class, so to speak, helps them focus. So if your child is one of those, that's great. Love to have them. Love to talk to them. Um, Sometimes they'll pop in, ask a question, and leave, and then they'll come back later and go, "Well, let me clarify this," and that's great too. Friday is a great day for all students to make sure that they get everything done for my class because I'm giving them that class period of time when all they have to do is work on their assignment. They do not have to do anything else. And I expect them to use that time. If their class time is 9:20 to 10:20, I expect them from 9:20 to 10:20 to be working on language arts work. They need to make sure that they sign in. No matter what class period they have me, I want them to sign in on my attendance form. I know the attendance form says you can sign in for all your classes in one form. If you sign in on your math class and you check language arts as well, your math teacher gets that. I don't. So you need to sign in on mine. It just takes you not even 30 seconds. So make sure that you're doing that. Also, attendance means that you attend. You don't just sign into the room and walk away and come back at the end of the class period and sign out. If I call on you during class and you don't answer me, either verbally or in the chat box. I'm going to mark you absent, even if you've signed in. Because if you're not responding to me, it's probably because you're not really there. And since most of you don't like to be on camera, it's hard for me to know if you are. I would prefer that everyone was on camera and know that you're there and participating. That would make things a lot easier for all of us. So, attendance means that you come to class and you stay until I dismiss you. If I dismiss you 30 minutes into the class and you're still in the class and I say, we just dismissed class, go off and do your work, and you type in the chat box, I know, but I'm in here to do my work so I can focus, that's one thing. But if you don't respond to me at all, I know you're not really there. I know it. Parents, if you're watching this again, I realize that most of you do not have opportunity to sit all day with your students in class, but you can check in Canvas and see when they're signing into Canvas and sort of their activity. And that might help a little bit just to help them keep on track just a little bit. I want to talk about due dates. And I will combine this with the next one, assigned work, because they go together. A due date is just that. It is the date that something is due. If I give you an assignment on Monday and I tell you it's due on Friday, that's when it's due. Now, last two grading periods, we've been a little bit lax about that because I know people are still getting the hang of this. We're halfway through the year now, ladies and gentlemen. I expect that you do your work on time. Again, I'm giving you have Wednesday and you have Friday to work on language arts work. On top of time that I give you Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, because I very rarely keep you in class the whole time. So your due dates are going to be hard this time. If it's due on January the 8th, that's when it's due. And I will lock it after that. You won't be able to access it. And so you won't be able to turn anything in. Because some of you turned things in 6 and 7 weeks late. 6 and 7 weeks. Do you think you're getting any academic or educational benefit out of the work that you're doing for that? Or are you just slapping something together so you can get a grade? Think about that. It's not doing you any good. So, yes, your due dates are hard. Your due dates are just exactly that, the date that things will be due. Your assigned work this time, make sure that you're looking in modules and make sure you're looking in assignments because they could be either place. Some of you have said, oh, I only do what's on the calendar. Well, when I put an assignment in, it shows up on the calendar usually, but I can't guarantee that it does. And if you are only looking at the calendar, again, you're telling me you're not coming to class because I go over the assignment in class and show you where to find it. So again, come to class, do your work. And let's talk about emails. At the beginning of the year, I got a lot of emails that started out, hey, which is all well and fine if I'm your buddy, if I'm your pal. But I'm not. I'm your teacher. I'm an adult. You should not address an adult in that way ever. So most of you have gotten very, very good at the salutations. Good morning, Mrs. Capps. Hello, Miss Capps. How are you, Miss Capps? Sorry to bother you, Miss Capps. Very polite. Please keep that up. Um, as you move forward in your life, that's a skill that becomes very important because email is huge in our society. So please keep up the proper email etiquette. And please don't type your entire email in the subject line. The subject is for the subject. Don't leave your subject blank. If you have a question about the assignment for IJ1, then that can be your topic, your subject, IJ1 assignment. And then in the body of the email, ask your question. Don't ask your question in the subject line. All right, let's see. What else do I want to talk to you about today? I have lots of things I want to talk to you about. Let's talk about the landing page. I've changed it up just a little bit. So we have a new classroom, kind of bright and cheery for spring, which is just around the corner, even though winter just started. Spring will come quickly, and after that, well, well, you know. So here's our page for the second semester. You'll find a lot of things that are similar. You'll find a lot of things that you'll recognize. It's just in a different room. So up at the top, you will see the date. You will see the I can statement. Last semester, as you know, I recorded a video of every lesson that I did. You will find those here. This is a new list. I have the old videos still available to you, but you really don't need them. This is a fresh list for second semester. So when you click on this, it's going to take you to a list of videos for this semester. So they'll be easier for you to find. You won't have to filter through the whole school year. You will see our agenda and your assignment. And of course, always your daily dues. You're checking your email, you're doing your iReady, and you're reading. Ladies and gentlemen, you are expected to read for 30 minutes, 5 nights a week. I don't care what you're reading, but read for 30 minutes, 5 nights a week. You are also expected to complete a minimum of 2 iReady lessons in your learning path. And on Wednesdays, I will typically give you a teacher assigned iReady lesson. So that's 3 lessons a week. Those are expectations. They are graded. So please do them. So if you attend class, you will see we'll have whatever assignments I have over here. In this case, for this Tuesday, we're going to have the practice it and the evidence of learning from the first investigating journalism module. So I will go over those in class with the students, and they will be able to ask any questions. Yet another reason to attend class, to ask your questions. If you don't attend class and you have questions, you can watch the video again, but that might still not answer it for you. That's why it's important to come to class. I fully expect you to do that. So hopefully you will, parents, encourage your students to attend classes, encourage them to pay attention. Will have notebooks. You will need to keep those notebooks up. Your assignments will be often written in the notebooks, so you'll have to have that notebook, and I will talk to them about that in class. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, if you have questions as parents or as students, you're more than welcome to email me. Up here, you'll see there's a schedule, and the schedule will take you to. This is actually on our landing page too, so you can find it on our landing page. Here's how you determine what class. I've had, as late as December, I've had students send emails saying, "What time do I have your class?" Which tells me that you've not been in my class since August. Now, if you were in your brick and mortar school and you did not go to class for 5 months, what do you think would happen? So you need to know when you have to be there, and then you need to show up. Look at your power school and it will tell you. If it says 1, then you're in my homeroom from 9 to 9:20. If it says 2, then you are also in my language arts class from 9:20 to 10:20. If it says 3, you come to my class at 10:30. If it says 4, you come to my class at 12. And if it says 5, you come to my class at 1:15. You should know this by now. There should be no confusion. And that is all I have to say right now. I'm sure there will be more videos coming. as things evolve. But I just wanted parents and students both to be aware we will be back in school Tuesday, the 5th of January. And I look forward to seeing many, many, many more students than I did the first semester. Those of you who came first semester, I love you. Thank you for coming. We've had some great times. You are amazing. And the conversations that we have in class are incredible. I cannot tell you how much I am enjoying being with these students. Parents, you have some amazing young people in your homes. Thank you very much. And I will see you all Tuesday, the 5th of January. T2 out.